In this video, we'll discuss The Pied Piper of Hamelin by Robert Browning. Robert Browning was born in 1812 and died in 1889. He was an English poet and playwright whose master of the dramatic monologue made him one of the foremost Victorian poets. His poems are known for their irony, characterization, dark humor, historical settings, and challenging vocabulary and syntax. The prescribed poem is a ballad. A ballad is a song in which you find a story. The Pied Piper of Hamelin is a folklore which has various versions and getting modified from generation to generation. Hamelin is a town in Germany, and people there still cherish the memory of Pied Piper by erecting a beautiful statue in the town. The poet has started the poem in a fitting description of the town called Hamelin. This town is located by the side of the Weser river. The story is dated 500 years before. The town was under the crisis of plague due to uncountable existence of rats. Rats had outnumbered human beings in the town, and at one point of time, people thronged at the doorsteps of their mayor and their corporation, demanding a serious step to be taken to destroy the rats. Adding to that, they challenged that they would remove them from power if they would not take any serious step. Mayor and corporations were under stress and convened meetings to solve this problem. The mayor, who was a fat man, wanted to run away from this issue, which would really talk about his character. A true leader would always face challenges and always by the side of his followers or people, especially during crisis. When they were discussing this problem, there was a person who was heading towards this office. He was none other than a Pied Piper. The Pied Piper was not fat like the mayor or rich like the corporation. He was in bizarre colored clothing and old-fashioned. He had a flute around his neck. He introduced himself to the council, stating that he would help the people by using a secret charm. He said that his secret charm would make rats to follow him, and he asked 1,000 guilders for this assignment. But the council was ready to offer him 50,000 guilders because they wanted to get rid of this problem. The piper was very happy, and he took up this assignment and he started to play his flute. The mesmerized music made all rats to come out of the houses. All the rats were started to follow the piper. They were dancing happily, and they were dancing according to the tune of the Pied Piper. And the Pied Piper took all the rats to the river, and all the rats fell into the river and they were drowned to death. Only one rat escaped because it was allowed to be alive to narrate the story to its family. Hamelin was overjoyed, and Pied Piper asked for his money. The mayor and corporation refused to pay the promised amount, but ready to pay him or offer him 50 guilders. The piper was angry, but the mayor blew him off. The angry piper started to play his flute, and this time the music mesmerized the children of Hamelin. All the children followed him and was taken to a place full of wonders. The adults of the village thought that the piper would leave the children by stopping the music, but he headed out of the town. He reached the mountain portal, and children disappeared in the place of wonders. Fortunately, a boy who was lame could not walk to the pace of other children, so he was left behind. He was dejected for not being with the children to reach this wonderful world on the mountain. The town Hamelin stuck with the tragedy of losing all his children. The Pied Piper was being approached by the people, but they could not get any positive reply. The speaker added a note that there is a tribe of alien people in Transylvania whose legends would tell them how their forefathers once out of some prison. So nobody in the town understood the meaning of the legend. In the final short stanza, the poet addressed to Willie and insisting upon the importance of keeping up promises. There are three important things to be noted from this poem. The first one is you must know how to keep up your promise. You should not renege your promise. In this story, you understand how mayor and the corporation forgot to keep up their promise. Because of that, they faced the problem. And the second important thing which you have to learn from this poem is you have to give the right due to the artist, because you have to understand even they are all human beings. You have to pay the people what they really deserve. You should not cheat them in the name of paying them little. That is very important thing you have to learn from this poem. And the third one is you must know how to give due respect to folklore artist, to the artist, to fellow human beings. You should not hurt the feeling of them. You have to respect them. And because they really struggle to make both ends meet. So through this poem you can understand three important points. One is you must know how to keep up your promise. The second one is you have to give due respect to people who are especially artists. And the third one is you have to pay the money or the salary what they really deserve. Hope this poem is clear. Thank you children for your time.